Read the newspapers, you know there's been a lot of controversy written about this ball game. There's a lot of folks that believe that the Cougars have a 2-touchdown advantage over these other gentlemen. Yeah. All right, but there's other folks that have written that they think that the Mustang defense just may, and I quote, skin the Cougars alive. All right, I for one, personally, I don't believe this. No, I believe just the opposite. We're going to win this game. But it's going to be a hard-fought ball game. Nobody can sit out there and relax. Not for 1 second. You can't get too self-confident. All right? Yeah. All right. The Mustangs have won their past 3 games. That means they're going to be an inspired ball club. What we've got to do is show them something about Cougar inspiration. We've got to show them just what the Cougars are made of, right? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Cougar talent. That's what we've got going for us. Good luck, gentlemen. All right.
We got about 2 minutes, guys.
All right. How you feeling?
I'm feeling 100% better. I'm telling you. I might even gain 200 yards tonight.
Well, I think that would come out of the heading of a miracle. But, you give you better.
Considering the Mustangs have the best defense in the league. Forget about that. I'm looking you for the tough yards. Up the middle, Alec. The tough yards.
Hey, Coach, you got it.
Okay, now, the passing falls through. I got to depend on you, Alec, and both of you, Doc.
You can count on me.
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
All right.
You know something, man?
I used to think you were smart. And now I know you're crazy. You know, it wasn't until now I realized you're scared of me. All that talk about being well, about being ready to play. Well, I just hope, man, and I'm glad that I don't have to live in your body after this game. Hey, McConnell, how you doing?
Yeah. How you feeling?
Hey, matter of fact, I'm feeling great.
You think I had anything to do with that?
Matter of fact, you did. Those painkillers you gave me worked like a charm. Thanks a lot.
Hey. I think you owe me a little more than thanks.
Well, the reason I'm calling now, Pete, is, well, you just popped into my head a few minutes ago, and you're still booking the amphitheaters, aren't you, in the Southwest? Oh, good. Well, how would you like to book Becky Lee Abbott for the next 6 months?
Hi, sis.
Hi, honey. Hi. Oh, you know, I was thinking about you a while ago.
Yeah? Anything you can repeat?
Yeah. Remember when you told me Anthony McConnell was bad news?
Sure. What happened? You find that out for yourself?
Well, canceled a dinner date we had for tonight so he could go to a business meeting down in Atlantic City.
Yeah? What, do you have a business engagement with a blackjack dealer?
I don't know. Just so happens to be the same place Delilah Buchanan ran away to.
Oh, so she's fine and all your worrying was for nothing.
Well, let's hope so.
Well, I'll give you something else to worry about.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, Kat's thinking of leaving town, taking Mary with her.
I know.
What do you mean you know?
I know. She's made up her mind, Brad. If this catering position comes through down there, she's going to go.
Well, if she goes, Jenny's going to be miserable for the rest of her life. So we have to find some way to stop her.
To sign her up, wouldn't it? Well, I thought so. Now, let me give you the number here. Right. Oh, and, Pete, would you just keep this between ourselves, okay? Now, the number is 215-555-9898. Right. Well, I have to go now. Yes, well, we'll keep in touch, honey, then. Nice talking with you. Bye. Bye. Am I in your way, Chuck?
No, I got everything I need.
Good.
Is, Becky Lee in your way, Lucy?
Well, whatever do you mean?
Seems you're kind of anxious to get her out of town.
Well, that's just not true.
Oh, come on.
No, it's
I
not
just
true.
heard
at all.
you talking with someone on the phone trying to get her booked.
Well, I wasn't trying to get rid of her, you understand. I was trying to help her. I mean, we had a long talk, Becky Lee and me, and she's dying to get back into her career. She wants to go on tour.
Lucinda, that kind of talk is not encouraged around here. Asa doesn't want her to leave. You must have seen that by now.
Yes, well, have you noticed that Asa doesn't always want the best for people?
Come on now, Lucinda. Stop trying to act innocent. You're as big a manipulator as he is. Matter of fact, I can't remember which one of you started teaching the other one first.
We are something of a perfect match, aren't we?
Yes, you are. And that's why I suspect you're up here. After 30 years, you're still trying to hog-tie the one man you couldn't keep.
But, Chuck!
Oh, now look at you. Acting as if I don't know what's going on in that busy mind of yours. I bet you, you know all that talk about the old times? You know how much that upsets Asa. And then we come in here earlier tonight and we find you making up with some little twerp here.
Osgood Starr is not a twerp.
I'll bet you arranged that scene just for Asa, didn't you?
Whose life are you trying to rearrange now, Lucy?
Brad, just calm down and we'll discuss this.
No, I'm not going to calm down about this. When did you find out about it?
Ina, I spoke to Ina, and she had to tell me that she might be handling the restaurant without Kat.
Did you talk to Kat?
Well, yeah, but not in detail, Brad. Brad, I understand how she feels.
Yeah? How do you feel?
I'm sad, and I'm going to be very hurt.
Right. You're going to be hurt. I'm going to be hurt. Dad's going to be hurt. But Jenny's never going to be the same the rest of her life if Kat takes Mary away.
Jenny will be all right, Brad.
All right. I just left her at the hospital. She's crying her eyes out. She doesn't want to take a leave of absence from pediatrics. She wants to be around children. Any children. It's just a way to make up for the loss.
Well, that sounds wonderful. It's a wonderful way to handle it, Brad.
I want her working at the hotel with me. How are we going to share a life together if we're not working together?
Why?
Why? We'll both be putting in so many hours we'll never see each other. Is that any way to start a marriage, do you think? But the real issue here is her state of mind.
What about Katrina's state of mind?
Oh, she's just running away again. She's running away from Rafe, from her past. Doesn't matter where she goes, she's never going to be happy.
Who died and made you king shrink? Who says Kat can't go out there and make a brand new life for herself and be happy?
And in exchange for that, Jenny has to be miserable the rest of her life? Is that fair?
It's never been fair to Jenny, not since the day they switched the babies in the nursery, not since the day she had to hand Mary back to a
So
real
why
mother,
should she
Brad.
have to be in any more pain?
Brad, honey, it's another lousy chapter in Jenny's life, but she'll survive this one.
No, I'm disappointed in you, Sam. I can see I'm not going to get any help here, but that's all right.
Hi, I'll be there for Jenny when she needs help through the bad times. I'm not going to help to try and stop Kat from moving away.
Well, she's going to get a job, isn't she? There's no reason why they wouldn't accept her.
Now, you know, Kat is not so sure about that. She's very nervous. In fact, she asked me to write a letter of recommendation for her.
What? Why? She's never even worked for you.
I was going to trust her with running a restaurant in my club, wasn't
Oh,
I, Brad?
Sam, this is downright betrayal. What, you going to buy her a plane ticket, too?
No, I'm... Yeah. Tell him, I'll come out there, honey. Okay. It's only going to take a minute. Take some deep breaths, sit down and relax, and we'll discuss this rationally.
Sunshine State Catering.
You leaving?
Yeah, I want to go spend some time with my daughter. I may not have the chance soon. Thanks for your help.
Brad, please. You leaving?
Yeah, I want to go spend some time with my daughter. I may not have the chance soon. Thanks for your help.
Brad, please.
Just what do I owe you besides thanks, huh? Well, the latest statistics from the odds makers in Vegas favor the Cougars by 12 points. Wouldn't make any difference if you won by a little less than that, would it, as long as you won?
All right, guys, time to hit the field. Right. Come on. What I did knock you through these lockers before you understand, huh?
I wouldn't do that, Mr. Lown.
Who are you?
Friend. Very good friend of Mr. McCon.
Oh, I see. You send him to make sure I get the point, right? But let me tell you something. All I have to do is have Bo Buchanan get security up here, and you guys be out on your air in 2 seconds.
Then all I have to do is call him and tell him about your illegal drug use.
Let me tell you something.
One simple urine test, and you'll be through, Alec.
Excuse me. I don't need your pills, and I sure don't need you.
Oh, really? You'll need one of these right after the half, or you'll never finish the game.
When I see you guys around here at halftime, I'm warning you.
Hey, guys. Think we better go get our seats, huh? See how Wonder Boy does with the Wonder Drug.
Some poor, unsuspecting soul about to feel the touch of your magical sledgehammer, Lucy?
Why, Asa Buchanan, what are you talking about?
I think Lucy's about to carve out a whole new career for herself. Going to become an impresario.
Lucinda, what is going on?
Why, nothing's going on. Don't you go listening to Chuck. He's talking through his hat.
You sure? This is my house. I like to have a hand on what's going on in it.
Well, what's going on right now is I'm going over to the bar here, and I'm going to make us tall glass of bourbon on the rocks, and then we're going to sit down for a nice little chat about me moving.
Moving?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'm going to have a nice little home of my own.
I want to tell you something. As long as I live here, this is your home.
Well, I appreciate that, but I sort of moved in without an invitation, and, well, I just figure that I haven't exactly gotten an invitation to stay on, permanent.
What would you like on your engraved invitation?
Well, you see, Brad showed me this nice suite of rooms at the Vernon Inn. I could be quite comfortable there.
Oh, Lucy, you'd be living over your store. No breathing space. That would be like your life back in Texas.
Look, Asa, I value our relationship and our friendship, and well, I wouldn't ever want to be accused of getting in the way.
Oh, honey, you couldn't get in the way, and I'll tell you something. I've got more rooms in this mansion than Brad has at the hotel. Besides, I enjoy having you around. I like your style. You're good company. You make me laugh.
Well, I sort of think that Becky Lee'd prefer if I left.
Oh, come on. Becky Lee loves you. You know that.
I know, but two women in the same house each have a different way of doing things.
Becky Lee has a baby and a music. You're going to have your supper club to worry about. The servants are running this place just fine. I do not see any problems down the line.
Well, it sounds good in theory, but, oh, I don't know, maybe we'll try for a little bit longer, but I think that I'm going to keep my bid in on the Vernon Inn still.
Mm-hmm. How about those drinks you're talking about?
I clean forgot.
That's why I like you here. Becky Lee, she discourages my drinking. And you join me.
Well, I just got to tell you this, my friend. I would never discourage anything that makes you happy. Go, Alec, go. You got it, baby, you got it.
High stepping across the goal line, a touchdown.
That's nice. You know, I could get to love this thing before you can blast your eardrums. You see how he popped straight through that line and dragged that tackle with him? Oh, baby, it was a fabulous run, a fabulous run. That's the kind of stuff you can't do unless you have the experience, unless you can read the defense, which that kind of experience Doc Gilmore just hasn't got out. It's crazy. They have all this kind of paranoia about being cut.
Yeah, look at Alec. I mean, he looks fine to me, but how can he play like that with sore ribs?
Well, he said he was better. I thought he was just pretending, but I guess he's okay. That's Alec at top speed, at full strength. We got it! We got it! We got the extra point! That's the Cougers 7, the Mustangs!
Hey, look at shot a boat. Boy, what a grip.
Keep your eye peeled for Doc Gilmore. He's going to be crying in his towel. Oh, boy, what a game. Oh, I wish we hadn't given our tickets to Danny Warwick.
Oh, sweetheart, I guess it's just as well for me because, I got to be leaving soon.
How come? I thought you were going to stay for the whole game.
Well, I guess I could come back because Katrina doesn't live but so far from here.
What's up with Kat?
Well, sweetheart, she called me earlier and she said she wanted to talk with somebody with some objectivity.
Objectivity about what?
I don't know. I guess I'll just have to find out when I get there, won't I? Sweetheart, would you please turn the sound up? I just hate looking at television without the sound.
Watch out, this bear, Lord.
Let me see this bear. I'm not afraid of anything. Hey, kiddo. It's after 8:30. Time to go to bed.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to stay up with Daddy.
Yeah. I know you want to stay up with Daddy, but Daddy came over too late. He knows what time you go to bed.
But I got too excited when I saw all these neat toys at the store. I couldn't resist buying them. My favorite little girl.
Please, Mommy.
I'm sorry. You have to get up early in the morning. You have school, okay?
No.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, Mary. I know I've been real busy working on my hotel and everything, but I promise I'll come over in the morning and we'll play some more, okay? Why don't you give your mom a kiss and then I'll put you to bed.
Sweet dreams. I love you.
Give me a kiss, too.
Oh, boy, kisses for everybody.
Off we go.
Nighty-night. You're very proud of yourself. Your little plan sort of worked out perfectly, didn't it?
What plan is that?
You come over here 2 minutes before she's supposed to go to bed and bring her 5 presents. That makes me the bad guy and you're the hero.
Rumor has it I'm not going to be seeing my daughter too much anymore, so I thought I'd spend some time with her now, and I'll buy her as many presents as I want.
Bear, don't do that. You're going to make yourself important in her life, and then when I want to leave, she's going to beg me to stay.
Well, maybe her begging will have some effect. Ours obviously didn't.
You didn't beg me. You tried to buy me.
All right, I'm begging you now. Please, don't go. I'll get down on my knees. What do you want?
I want you to try walking out the door.
How can I get through to you? You can't take her away from us. It's just not fair. Now, Jenny just handed Mary over to you. She didn't fight you. Is this how you repay her kindness?
Oh, Brad, don't talk to me about kindness. Not after the stuff you've pulled on me. Look what you did to me 2 weeks ago.
Is that what this is about? Revenge? We're going through all this because I wouldn't give you you and Ina that restaurant space?
Oh, this isn't revenge. My God, I wouldn't walk out on Ina because I feel a certain kind of loyalty to her. You? I don't care.
Well, Mary cares, and she's the one who's going to be hurt. And you're too selfish to see that. Which makes me more concerned about her than ever. Just don't pack any bags. You're not going to be going anywhere.
God, Brad, I don't want to talk to you. I don't have anything else to... Hi.
Yeah, well, you probably don't have anything more to say to me either. I would like to come in.
Come in. Did you see him go past here?
Yeah, if I didn't move aside, he would have run me down. Mary asleep?
She's in her bedroom. You know what he does? He comes over here, and he tells me how selfish I am about her, and he doesn't know that that's what he does. I mean, his mind is so closed you can't get through to him. Jerk. Fool, you want a cup of coffee or something?
No, thanks. You know, I had it out with Brad this afternoon, and he's blaming me for your decision.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, that was my first reaction. But in a way, he's right. If you loved me enough to marry me, you wouldn't be leaving.
Don't say that.
Well, you must be running from something if you think that a brand new start in a new town is necessary.
Rafe, I've wanted to do this for a long time. Long before I even met you. I just have the opportunity now. If I get the job.
You'll look for something else if the job falls through. You just want to leave all of us behind.
So what if I do? It's my right, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. I guess it is. All right. I'm going to sing it one more time. I love you. I'd do anything to make you happy. Cat, believe me, happiness is not an impossibility, but you got to give it a chance. Why should you go through life alone? And why should I have to pay for what other men have done to you? It's not fair to me. It's not fair to Mary, and damn it, it's not fair to yourself.
Well, everybody talks to me about fair, okay? And as far as I know, fair always means that I don't get what I want. Is that fair?
Sorry, Cat, I forgot. You got all the answers. You always have and always will. That's why you don't need other people in your life. I know that now. I'll stop hassling you.
That'll be all right. Bobby, you're gonna have to do a better job containing Ramsey.
Yeah, man, every time I turn around, he's in my face. Ramsey's a bull. Every time I think I'm gonna nail him, he gets by me. Yeah, but he's really screwing up the passing game, you know?
I tried, man. Alec,
It's okay, bro.
you look like you were running out of gas at the first half. What's the matter?
Just winded a little bit, that's all.
All right?
Okay.
Okay, all right, guys, we got about a minute. Look, it's a brand new ball game. We got it tied up.
All right.
So let's play with some intensity.
All right.
All right.
Hey,
Go. Hey, let's go.
Get out there, man.
Alec's ribs are killing. He won't admit it, though.
Hey. You know, you don't have to pretend anything with us, Alec. You know that.
Oh, man, I'm fine, no problem.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment.
What are you staring at, Alec? Your dirty socks? No, just thinking. Just thinking. Hey, Doc, you're real nice to me out there. Give me one of my plays.
Oh, that's okay, Alec. You don't have to give me anything. Because by fourth quarter, you're going to be laying on a stretcher. And I'm going to be doing all the plays.
get you a cup of tea, Sadie?
Oh, no thanks, Kat. No thanks. I had one over at Clara's house. You don't have the ball game on, I see.
What ball game?
Oh, sweetheart. The Cougers, they're playing the Mustangs tonight.
Mustangs? God, sounds like a brawl at the zoo. I can turn it on here, though, if you want me to. You want to watch it?
No, darling. You know, the way Alec was playing, I mean, we're going to win anyway without my rooting for them.
Yeah.
And we were tied at the half.
Whoa, you like that guy, don't you?
Well, I tell you, Kat, I'm beginning to understand him just a little more.
Yeah?
Mm. You know, can you imagine the pressures that he's under? I mean, having a profession where he only gets 2 hours a week to prove his manhood, his worth, and a chance for a future.
Yeah. I guess they sort of have to live out all the pressures in public that we just sort of live out in private.
And what pressures might that be, Kat? You sounded mighty low when you called me.
I am pretty low. Yeah. I'm thinking of moving to Florida.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I got an application in down there for a job with a catering firm. Unfortunately, I discussed it with Mary, and Mary discussed it with Brad and Jenny.
Well, I can certainly imagine their reaction. You know, I'm a little shook up here myself.
Well, everybody's upset. Rafe is upset. Brad is beside himself, and I think Jenny's just... Actually, Jenny's the only one who understands the whole thing and doesn't make me feel guilty about it or anything. And she's the only one I'd ever change my mind for.
Well, I assume it goes back to your long-time desire to start a new life.
Yeah. Sadie, it's kind of like I'm divorcing 3 people or something. Brad makes me feel like it's going to upset Jenny so much that she'll never get over the pain.
Oh, now, you can't live your life for other people. Well, we all know that. Brad Vernon certainly does, because he has very little time for living for anybody except himself.
Well, I know, Sadie, but I feel guilty about it anyway. I mean, what if that's really true? What if she's just putting on an act and she's trying to be noble and all of that, but then she suddenly breaks down when we leave?
No, sweetheart. You know, Jenny went through the pain of losing Mary a long time ago. It hurt, and it's going to continue to hurt. No, she's not going to have a breakdown or anything like that. She's stronger than that.
Oh, you don't think that I'm an awful person? No, I want something more. I want something different.
Well, I tell you, Kat, we certainly will miss you, especially you and Mary. But none of us, not none of us, have any right to stop you from living your life the best you can. And if that means packing up and moving, that's what you'll have to do. The rest of us, well, I guess, well, we'll just have to get used to it. Are you Samantha Vernon?
Oh, yes.
I have a bouquet of flowers for you.
Oh, my goodness. Thanks.
If you can just sign right here.
Ah, sure. I'll sign anywhere for flowers. There you go.
Thanks.
Oh, 1 second. Here. Thanks a lot.
And thank you, and have a nice day.
Sure, thanks. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Oh, Sam. That message wasn't supposed to make you frown like that.
Sorry, I had to cancel our 6 o'clock dinner engagement. How about dining at 9 tonight instead?
That's it.
Well, you've hardly had time to land, have you?
Oh, I know. The trip to Atlantic City was a waste. Just quick in and out.
Not too quick, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you did have time to track down Delilah, didn't you? Why didn't you send her these?
Sam, I don't understand.
Yeah, neither did I, but I do now.
Oh. Well, explain it to me.
Well, your sudden trip to Atlantic City. Now, that wasn't a business trip, now was it, Anthony?
Oh, listen, I don't know what you're talking about, dear. And well, how does Delilah's name come in all this?
You're just going to sit there and you're going to lie to me? I got it right from Delilah's mouth. You were the main reason that she ran away to Atlantic City in the first place.
Are you jealous?
No. I just don't like being stood up.
All right, okay. Look, Delilah and I have some unfinished business to take care of. But our relationship has nothing to do with that. There's no conflict there, no intertwining.
Why don't you just leave Delilah alone? All right, she's very confused right now, very upset. And frankly, Anthony, she's afraid of you.
Is that the way she tells it?
Listen, I don't know exactly what's going on. I have a feeling that you're really not trying to help her. I think you're trying to use her.
Use Delilah. She's the user. Oh, come on. Has she ever given you anything, or has she done all the taking?
That's not the point.
It is the point. I don't want you to get hurt. Now, we're going to sit here and talk about that silly woman all afternoon, or you're going to come out to dinner with me?
No.
Well, what about tomorrow?
No.
All right. I'm going to let you get over this fit of temper, all right? And when you cool off, you will realize that Delilah isn't worth it. And then maybe you'll call me.
Feel free to hold your breath. Creep.
The Cougars are leading the ball game 31-30 with 15 seconds in the game. Lowndes is deep for the kickoff and the football's in the air, floating end over end to Lowndes. He catches it on his own 1-yard line. He starts upfield. He's at the 10. Veers left to the 20. He could go all the way. He's at the 30. He dropped the ball. I don't believe it. The ball is bouncing all over the field. Lowndes has it. No, he doesn't have it. There's a pileup, and Davies gets possession.
Somebody stop
the other way. He's at the 10. Davies is bounced out of bounds at the 8-yard line. The clock is stopped. 3 seconds to go in the game, and because of Alec Lowndes' fumble, the Cougars are in trouble.
You see, that Lowndes was running at half speed anyway.
He was running much better in the first half. It's like he fell apart.
Lowndes is having trouble getting up. Those ribs must be hurting him a whole lot. Now the trainer's with him. Uh-oh, he's pushing the trainer away. Walking off the field by himself, obviously.
He's got nobody to blame but himself. That's the stupidest damn thing I ever saw.
The Mustangs are sending in their field goal unit for the second time this quarter. Reginald Whitten, the Mustang kicker, coming on the field now. There's the kick. It's up. It's high enough. It's long enough. It's good. There's the gun. The game is over. The Mustangs win 33-30.
I'll tell you something. That is the reason I fired Coach Barton, the same reason Bo should fire him. Putting in Lowndes when he shouldn't. Get Bo on the phone.
Oh, no. Not again, Asa.
Oh, all right. I'll tell you something, though. When I see him, I'm going to tell him how I feel. I mean, with that young stallion on the bench there, just raring to go, and he puts in an injured player, the most important player of the whole game.
Wonder how Bo's going to handle this.
I'll tell you something. You know, those Cougars may find out tonight that Bo's got the same temper as his old man.
Boy, makes me wonder with those kind of genes what little Drew's going to turn out to be.
I just finished listening to the end of the game. I think you ought to take Mr. Lowndes a little something to show our appreciation for playing such a really fine game.
All right, I'm on my way. I'll talk to you later.
Excuse me.
Oh, Sam, listen, I was just borrowing your phone for a minute.
Payphone broken?
Oh, no. I just left my change in my locker. But if you like, I'll bring you a dime when I finish my workout.
Mail it to me.
I'll send a messenger.
On All My Children.
Maybe we should just call off this whole wedding, Tony.
As Jenny ends her romance, is Greg beginning a new one?
You're a very important part of my life now.
I love you, Greg.
And on General Hospital,
Luke Spencer has made a remarkable comeback.
Port Charles is filled with Election Day surprises.
We're getting married.
And everyone comes up a winner. Plus, celebrate ABC Daytime's 25th anniversary all this week.
I should have been there for him.
Sweetheart, he's probably so mad at himself he wouldn't want you around.
He could hardly get up off of the ground. I hope one of those ribs aren't broken.
Well, I know his pride is hurt, that's for sure.
He's going to be very difficult to live with this week.
He can't put that behind him.
It isn't that so much as that he broods and worries about the future. Lately, that's all that he does.
Oh, if he's so worried about the future, sweetheart, why would he play when he was hurt?
Because he's afraid he won't get back in the lineup if Doc Gilmore is allowed to play an entire game.
Oh, that's dumb. Because he's twice the man as Doc is.
Well, I know that, you know that, the country knows that, but Alec doesn't seem to believe that anymore, so, anyway, it's nothing that I can do anything about. Now, you were talking about Kat. What about her? You know, you've only got a chance to tell me that she thinks that she wants to move.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a decision affecting a lot of people, and none of them seem to be too happy.
You were talking about Kat. What about her? You know, you've only got a chance to tell me that she thinks that she wants to move.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a decision affecting a lot of people, and none of them seem to be too happy.
I always had the feeling that you could be so happy with Rafe.
So did he. But you know, Kat has been burned an awful lot. And a commitment is something that it's hard for her to make.
What about the effect on Mary? I mean, she's gotten so used to Jenny and Brad, not to mention you and all of Kat's friends.
Well, darling, you know, children will adapt because they have no other choice. Look, sweetheart, I think I've got to go home. Will you please give Alec my love?
Yeah, sure I will. And, you know, I don't know what to do because I usually get dressed up for him when I'm here at home. You know, so that even if the team loses when he comes back, he realizes that it doesn't change anything between the two of us.
Well, you just do it anyway, so that he'll see that it doesn't matter to you.
It sure doesn't matter to me. I mean, it's just a mistake. But I know Alec, and he's going to think that lousy fumble means the beginning of the end.
Oh, it's going to be okay, sweetheart.
I hope so.
No, it's going to be okay.
Come on.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you later.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Come on, Alex, don't be a damn fool.
I'm going to say this one more time. And I'm going to say it real slow so you guys get the point. I don't need a doctor. I just need for you all to get the hell out of here.
All right, we heard that, so there's no need for you to repeat it, okay? Now I want you to listen to me. There's no reason for you to be so down on yourself. All right, Alec, this happens. Stuff like this is what makes football a game of chance as well as a game of skill. I think you played your heart out.
Big deal.
Hey, look, if you weren't hurt, you wouldn't have fumbled out there. If anybody's to blame, it's me for putting you back in there.
Look, I can't very well do that since I'm the one who insisted on playing.
Maybe you learned something this time, Alex.
Yeah, I hope so. Hey, we don't need that.
And we all know we lost the game because of him and his ego.
Out, Gilmore, out! Get out of here!
I never jeopardized the whole team. Hey, give it a rest, Gilmore.
Look, you guys, just leave me alone. Just let me be, please.
Look, give me a minute, Alex. I'm worried about
No, not now. Later. Not now.
All right, I'll give you a couple hours and I'll come by the apartment, all right?
Hey, you just rest up.
Get out of here. I know McConnell sent you to rub it in, but I'm feeling pretty mean right now, so
No. I'm not here to rub it in. I'm here to thank you.
For what?
That fumble was brilliant.
What are you talking about?
Hey, don't get worked up. I know that rib cage must be painful. Must feel like you've just been hit by a train or something. This is from the boss.
What's this?
Oh, a little something to make pain go away.
No. You're not going anywhere till I find out what this is about.
That's $30,000.
This covers the week that you're interested in, Mr. Vernon.
Thank you very much for your trouble.
No trouble at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, celebrate ABC Daytime's 25th anniversary with Miss Ruth Warwick and Mr. Richard Dawson.
24 years ago,
It was 25.
when daytime began,
But it was live.
yes, I remember it well.
Dinners for two.
Parties galore,
Just me and you.
so much in store. Yes, I remember it well. How I loved each date,
You were always late.
but you understand I'm a family man. We've just begun.
We're on our way.
We're getting better
Every day.
yes,
I remember it well. Oh, Richard, really, and remember it well.
Lucy, I love
Daytime's 25th anniversary celebration continues all day long following your favorite daytime dramas. Tonight, Alexis falls into Adam's trap, and Claudia and Stephen make a dramatic move to win their custody fight on Dynasty. Then Peter's ex-wife returns, determined to prove she's no longer an alcoholic, on Hotel. Will Celia return to Jimmy Lee? Watch General Hospital next. Now stay tuned for FYI with Hal Linden and discover some tips for travelers.